You just like stuffing stuff. You don't care what's in there.
No, I don't.
You don't even know what's in my bag that you're smushing up. Oh wait, actually no. Okay, so we are getting ready to head out. We're all packed up in the car and we're getting ready to head out to the hospital. They called me earlier and said they have a bed ready. So that's what we're gonna do. So we'll go and check in. All right, guys, we're on our way into the city, into Center City.
That's all.
Anybody have anything to say?
No.
How you feeling? How you guys feel about mommy going into the city to go to into the hospital?
I don't know.
Everybody, I don't know. Okay. Bye. So, as always, I'm always running late and running behind. And so I didn't get a chance to eat lunch before we left the house. So I just packed something. And so this is what we have. So here's my realistic lunch. 2 hot dogs on 2 slices of bread because we didn't have any more hot dog buns left. And this was the quickest thing to get to eat. So this is what we have. We have gotten caught in a little bit of traffic. So we were a little bit more jammed up a few minutes back, but looks like maybe it's opening up now. Boo, what did you say about you driving already?
I've already driven 251 miles today. A lot of driving.
Why?
Well, I got up at 5:30 and drove up to the Poconos to run my track day, and then I left at 9:30, and I got back mid-morning to take you to the hospital. So that's a lot of driving. 120 miles each way.
That's commitment right there, folks.
Ready to go?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
So what happened with your room?
Oh, well, so there was no one at the registration desk to check me in. And when they called me this afternoon, whoever it was, just told me to come to 14th floor in the pavilion building. So I came, and usually when we come, there's someone at the desk check me in, give me a wristband and everything like that. But there was nobody to be found today. So then we found a nurse, and then the nurses were like, "Oh, we're sure you're our patient, so just come on, we'll take you to your room because that's the only room that's been cleaned, and we'll get everything started." So they start, and then they're like, "Okay, what's your name?" So I tell them my name, and then they're like, "Oh, we got the wrong patient." So, but they figured it out. Hi, how are you? Okay, so we're here, kind of settled in. Finally got to the right room. They figured it out, and I'm in the right room now. So they've taken my vitals and asked me all the questions and everything, did an EKG and all of that. So, and then they took my dinner order because it's like, what, 4:30? Yeah, almost 4:30 now. So now I'm just waiting for them to order the IV infusion medicine so they can get started on that, because um, the amount of time I spend in here depends on when the infusion actually starts. So they want me in here for at least 48 hours um, for the whole infusion time that I'm in the hospital. So yeah, so hopefully they can get it started soon. The sooner they get it started, the sooner I can leave. Okay, and I'm just feeling a little tired right now, a little bit of a headache. I usually take 2 caffeine pills during the daytime, but I only took 1 today. So I'm feeling a little sluggish and tired. What about you? How are you feeling?
I'm tired. I got up too early.
Yeah, you got up at 5:30?
Mm.
Yeah. So you should crash hard tonight when you finally go back and go to sleep. Oh, and so we happen to have a office slash apartment in the city, and so which is really close. It's like a couple blocks away from the hospital. So since it's summertime, Defan and the kids can come and they can stay at the apartment office while I'm in the hospital. So then it's easier for him and them to come and visit me while I'm here, instead of him having to commute from home, because home is like a 45-minute drive or so.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, and the kids like it because they have a swimming pool and stuff like that. And then it's just a change of scenery, and they like sleeping in different places. So,
Semi limited vacation.
okay. So I'm all done with dinner, and dinner came a little bit late, so I was hungry. It is about 6:45 right now, and so now I'm just sitting and waiting for them to bring the IV so they can start the infusion. And Stefan is here, but he's getting ready to leave to go hang out with the kids and stuff. So I'll see you later. Alrighty, so it is about 7:50 right now, and so we're just getting started. They've hooked me up to the I think it's called dexamethasone. It's a steroid that they use before they start the immunotherapy. So yes, so they'll run the steroid for about 15 minutes, and then they'll start the uh, the immunotherapy medicine. It's a little after 6 in the morning, and I'm up. I didn't sleep well at all. I think between stomach cramps, gas, headache, pain in my body, and then people having to come in to do vital checks and different things. I just really wasn't able to get much sleep. And so right now I'm in some pain, muscle pain, headache, stomach pain. So I just asked the nurse if she could give me some pain medicine and some medicine for my stomach. So she did. So I took some of that. So it's just a waiting game until I start to feel a little bit better. But this usually happens when I come into the hospital. It's really hard to sleep, and then when it's hard to sleep, my body is thrown off, and my stomach is thrown off, and then it wants to eat, and then it doesn't eat, and then the gas, and then with starting the new medicine, the infusion, there's usually some type of headache and muscle pain. So yeah, all right, we'll see how I feel in a little bit. Okay guys, breakfast is here. It's been about, what time did I get the medicine? 6:30? It's 8 o'clock now. It's helped take some of the edge off, but the headache is still here. I have to ask for a caffeine pill and see if I can get some Tylenol when the nurse comes to give me my morning meds. But breakfast is and then I did ask for some heat patches that help the cramps a bit. So breakfast is here. So I just had an emotional moment. Cried a little bit. This process is not an easy process. It's hard to go from feeling mostly functional and okay, and then to go into feeling pain all in your body, and then that loss of feeling of independence. And it's just not an easy process, and I know that I have it so much easier than other people with illnesses and other cancer patients, because I haven't had to go through traditional chemo. And so my experience is on the more mild side compared to so many other cancer patients. And I understand that, but at the same time, I don't want to deny my feelings and my emotions. And so I let them come up. I cry through them and I let them pass. I acknowledge them. I think about it. And so this is just one of those times where it's always hard to come back in the hospital because I'll come in feeling fine, and then, you know, once they start with the medicines and all of that, and then the way I take care of myself and my timing is different than how it's done in the hospital, because the nurses have many other patients to care for, and so scheduling meds and different things like that, you know, works differently. So it's always kind of like a downhill feeling when I come into the hospital. I'm thankful that it's only for 48 hours that I'll be here, and then I get to go home, because, you know, it's just feels so much better to be home, in the comfort of all of your comforts. And my husband is there to help take care of me and my in-laws, and, you know, I just have all the supports that I need from my family and friends and everyone. So yeah, so I just wanted to share this vulnerable moment so that, you know, it's not all happy times and high times in my video, because that's not reality. Okay, guys, so it is 12 p.m. and I think we've got a better handle on the pain. I had the caffeine pill and the compazine that help with headaches, and that helped bring all the pain down to, from like a 6.5, 7 down to about a 4.5. And then it was time for me to take another pain medicine just now, so I did. So we'll see how that helps. And but I am feeling better than I was earlier this morning, so I'm happy about that. They have scheduled me for another lumbar puncture tomorrow afternoon. I had one a week ago on Monday, and so I'm having another one today, Monday. They like to do, so for my treatment plan, I do 5 cycles of Blina, and each cycle is 6 weeks. It's 4 weeks on a 24-hour IV infusion and then 2 weeks off. And so usually when I go into the hospital to get hooked back up, they like to do a lumbar puncture then, where they take samples of the spinal fluid and then they put in some traditional chemotherapy in there. And then they'll schedule another one within this next 5 weeks or so I can get 2 in one cycle. So yeah, I'm hoping and praying that the lumbar puncture tomorrow goes as well as it did last week, because that one, although there was pain like during the procedure, afterwards the level of pain that I experienced was drastically lower than what it's been in the past. So I'm hoping.
How's your first stroll with Fred? What happened?
Fred.
Fred?
Fred's so big.
Yeah.
He's tall. So big. One.
So this is day 2 of treatment, not so great?
We're still on day 1.
Maybe
Oh,
I can find
okay.
some more prisoners.
Not so great.
Let me see.
Better than this morning, but
Big stuff.
more tolerable.
How's your lunch?
I didn't eat much of my lunch.
Wait, see her arm.
I don't have much of an appetite. I just ate a little bit, so I'm not super hungry. I didn't have much of an appetite for breakfast or lunch.
Disco is I do.
Remember your birthday in the hospital room?
Okay, so we are on day 2. It's a little later in the day, 6:34 right now. So I just been really tired all of today, and I've just been trying to sleep, but it's hard to get any sleep because people are always coming in and out. Pain was less today than yesterday. And I got another lumbar puncture. So this is a week after my previous lumbar puncture. Luckily, I didn't seem to have as much pain, so that's good. But I did take some pain medicine to help with the pain that I was feeling, and that's helped a bit so far. So yeah, so I'm feeling okay. Just really sleepy, really tired. They said I will go home tomorrow. I'll get discharged tomorrow. So yeah, so that's it for now. I had my dinner. It was lasagna and string beans. Yep. My appetite is still like so. But I eat because I know I have to eat. Yeah, so that's it for today. Not too much going on. Okay. So today is Wednesday, and I am all packed up and ready to go. I'm ready for discharge. A nurse came and did the switch out. So I went from the big IV to the little home infusion IV. So it looks like this. I am excited to go home, ready to go home. Can barely get any sleep while you are in the hospital. So I think I'm able to get maybe like 2 or 3 full hours of sleep overnight. And that's it, because people are coming in and out probably like every 20 minutes or so, checking on this and doing that. So it's really hard to get sleep while I'm in here. So I'm looking forward to going home. I want to take a nap. Yeah, so that is my stay